It is all happening in crypto, and especially, and I'm kind of proud of this, it's all happening in the UK. These conversations about law reform and new bills being passed to include digital settlement assets, which you can watch that video over there. It's all happening in the UK, and there's a new report coming out today as the day of recording this, which is the 28th of June, a final report on digital assets by the Law Commission, whose complete aim is to reform the law. I've picked one element of this 304-page document that I want to talk about because I think it's the most valuable thing for us as XRP holders, especially looking forward to the future of how we can use these assets. Let's get into it. So this new document is out, and man, it's incredible. There are three things that have been mentioned time and time again in this document that basically epitomize everything I've been talking about on this channel for the last year. Like every time I've talked about the future use case for these assets without having to actually spend the assets as currencies or as payment, they're talking about it as now being integrated as part of the law when they reform the law for this new system. It's incredible. So let's get into it. I mean, the first one is that they want to explore the idea of intermediated holding arrangements. And breaking this down very simply, this is laws surrounding companies holding, or let's say even banks, holding your crypto assets in their custody. And actually, I think this law, the law that they're talking about at least, doesn't actually even mean exchanges or custody companies. I think they're talking about general companies. Like, for example, if the corner shop down the road or the 7-Eleven, right? They could essentially establish a crypto custody solution wherein they hold your XRP and you can use it kind of like as credit in the shop. So you can just go in the shop and scan something and it comes out of your account that they're holding. Now, of course, this isn't the ideal way that you want to be doing it, right? But it's good to know that they will have these solutions and laws surrounding how companies can do this. It's incredible. Of course, I'm sure it will have implications for the custody companies that exist, like Fireblocks or whatever they are. Ones in the UK will at least have laws surrounding them and how they can operate. Obviously, the big drawback of this is that if they did go bust, for example, then the crypto's lost, right? That's a problem. And that's why you would always try to specifically lean on custody solutions because they'll have kind of fail-safes for that situation. So just the idea that they are arranging laws, pushing for laws around intermediated holding arrangements is amazing news and provides another utility for this asset when this new system comes in. So the next one is laws surrounding using XRP just the same way as you would use cash or that you would use stocks. There's so many different ways that you can use those assets. For example, this law would actually allow you to have XRP as, wait for it, your retirement fund. It would actually have the laws and regulations put in place to allow your XRP to be used in that capacity. Amazing. So you have retirement accounts, mutual funds, or just using XRP for the everyday transaction. And of course, this leads to a higher acceptance and use of XRP, and obviously would increase the value of XRP because people would be holding vast amounts of XRP as their retirement fund, for example. That's not moving for a period of time. That's locked away, taken out of circulation. More people want to use XRP, and there's less supply, higher demand, higher price. And then finally, the last one, which I'm most excited about. I think, actually, to be fair, the retirement fund in XRP is way up there with things I'm excited about with my XRP. But the last one are laws around collateral arrangements. And if you know that word collateral, I say it a lot. This is essentially the ability, through regulated and insured environments, to use your XRP to get a loan. Oh, and let me just say, that's tax-free. This whole time we've been saying you can use your XRP, you'll be able to go to the bank, you'll be able to get a loan, spend that tax-free cash that you've got from your XRP loan, buy cash-flowing assets, pay off the debt, you've still got the cash-flowing assets, there you are, your lifestyle sorted for the rest of your life, and you haven't spent a single XRP in the process. I think the only thing to consider here, and like the negative of all of that, is just the negative of loans in general, right? If the price of the asset crashes, you will lose the value of your assets, right? Because you get liquidated. But if the value of the asset goes up over time, it's essentially paying off the loan. And it's difficult. It's a difficult question to answer for yourself. Like, do I want to be involved in collateralizing or getting a loan against my XRP acknowledging that XRP goes up in value all the time, or up and down in value all the time, its current rate. But for me, this isn't like new information. It's just really, really nice to see it talked about as a legal question, to see it talked about by the UK government about how we need laws to allow people to collateralize their digital assets. And it's not just XRP, it's all the assets. It's just digital assets in general. I've never seen a document from a government more on the nose about digital assets. I mean, let's go back to the cover of this document. Law Commission with the King's Crown, reforming the law, digital assets, final report. It couldn't be more on the nose. And when I say there's lots of information here, there is lots of information, 304 pages of information. I have touched on one little element of this whole document, and I'm going to keep digging in because this document is actually the forefront, the cutting edge of where we stand with laws and regulations with crypto assets very specifically, and their utility moving forward. This is the blueprint of how it's going to go. And this isn't just about the UK. Of course, this document is a UK document. This is going to be the same, basically worldwide, with just different words. So the fact that the UK are moving like this, in such a way, so on the nose, it just fills me with excitement about what's coming in the US and all the big major countries. They're all going to be doing stuff like this. And here we are, positioned in the right assets at the right time. I mean, let's do a round of applause in the chat here. If you enjoyed this video and you're excited and you want me to dive even deeper into this report, please leave a golf clap emoji in the comments or in the live chat if you're watching this on the live premiere. If you want to watch more videos of mine, then you can watch my podcast. I interview loads of experts in the space. That's the video at the bottom. The video right above is a recent video of mine where I talk about, again, the UK putting a bill through royal assent that touches on digital settlement assets. That's XLM, XRP, could all be affected by that bill. You can also click my face if you want to subscribe. Stay emotionless, and I'll see you in the next one.